blender because you can take it to the job. You're making soups, you're making stock, you're making all kinds of things in a big pot. Maybe you're making a smoothie and you need to take your blender over to the job. Well, we love an immersion blender for that, but look, Ma, no cords. This is Cuisinart's Cordless Smart Stick Immersion Blender. It's K49480. This is power in your hands, and you're not tethered to a single thing because it's rechargeable. Now, you get 2.5 hours to a full charge, and once it is fully charged, it'll run for 20 minutes straight. I can't imagine what you would need to immersion blend for 20 minutes straight, but what that equivalent is about 12 smoothies. So here's everything you're getting. You're getting the base itself. You're also getting the attachment for your blending. So right under here, you can see you've got the blades, and there's a little blade guard there so it keeps it from scratching up your nonsticks. You're also getting a whisk, so you can use your immersion blender now to mix and to blend, and you can do it in whisk form. And you're also getting this great pitcher that has measuring on one side in ounces in cups, and you've got milliliter measurements on the other side. Great pour spout too. And then of course you're getting the charging cable for that recharging. Now this is K49480. It was $77. We now have it at a clearance price of $49.98. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. We just have a lot of new coming in, and we've got to make room for the new that's on its way. Also enjoy 3 easy payments of $16.66, and a little chef's kiss on top of this offer is free shipping and handling. There is no reorder on it, and Marissa Brainey is back to talk to us all about the ins and outs of this great find. Marissa is the brand ambassador for Cuisinart here at QVC and a busy mama. And isn't it nice, Marissa, to have a great tool, our go-to in the kitchen, be cordless now?
Oh my gosh, convenient, cordless. You can take it with you, as you said, Mary, and just so many more options when you don't have to worry about that cord. What I love about this is the power behind it, and of course, all of the features and functions and innovation that Cuisinart really thinks about when we're designing something. So I want to just show you how easy it is to operate, and then you're going to love this watermelon drink I'm going to make here in a second, so wait for that. But up at the top, you have this very simple lock-unlock button, so you do just want to hold that down to get it going. And then once you have that down, you're able to operate with just the one hand here. And it has that little toggle switch for the speeds, because there are 5 speeds to this. And you'll notice I'm standing really close to it. It's pretty quiet, especially for an immersion blender, which is another thing I love. I'm going to get my watermelon drink going. And we recommend that you really just use this in an up and down motion when you're blending. That really gets everything all nice and combined. This is a watermelon refresher. It's a Cuisinart recipe on our website, in the book as well. And it just has fresh watermelon, some frozen strawberries, and fresh mint from the garden. And we're done. So super simple to use, super simple to operate. And then another little feature I want to show you, to switch out to the whisk function, if you want to use that attachment, it's just one button. And then this just actually slides off the bottom. So I'm going to do that to kind of keep it neat around here before I pour this down, and then I'll switch over to my whisk. But look how easy that was for something like a smoothie. Blends up perfectly. And as you said, Mary, you can get a lot of smoothies in one charge, which is really nice. It also has a quick charge feature. If you forget to charge it and you do just want to have kind of one ready to go, you can charge it for 15 minutes, and it's enough to make a smoothie.
That's so nice. And you know, Marissa can attest to this too. When you are demonstrating things on national television upside down and backwards, sometimes you can make it look harder than it actually is. But even in that scenario, it still looks easy, because that's how easy it is. All you have to do is push the button, you remove the whisk, and then press that button again when you get it to attach, and it'll attach beautifully. So
exactly.
That's what I love about this, is that it's easy to use, it's easy to switch out, but it also holds a charge for a great amount of time too.
It does, and that's what's so great, because sometimes I do forget to charge it, and I know that I'm not using it for 20 minutes continuously, as you said, but you do get 20 minutes of runtime with a single full charge, which is really nice. So I have the whisk feature on now. So I already started my whipped cream here in the bowl. I'm going to just knock down my speed before I get started here so don't make a mess. And then I'm just going to kick this up a little. But for something like a quick whipped cream, I love that I don't have to take out a big mixer. I can just use this and then just wash the attachment. That's just that one little part. And it's perfect for something like whipped cream where you don't want to really dirty a lot of appliances and bowls and things like that, but maybe you want to make it fresh for dessert. It's perfect for that. So I love it for whipped cream. It's one of the things I use it for actually the most.
This is the perfect time of year to get it too, because if you are grilling, you're making fresh marinades. If you're making all of those beautiful salads with all of the fresh produce that we have right now, then you can make your own fresh salad dressing. And you don't have to make it in the same spot in your kitchen every single time. You are cordless. This is an immersion blender that can do all of those things. Maybe you need to do it over at the kitchen island, but you don't have a power hub in your kitchen island. You don't need one. Maybe you are going to make your morning smoothie and you want to take it out on the deck because you're trying to keep it extra, extra quiet in the house so you don't wake anybody up early. You can do that. You can take this out on the deck. Make fresh cocktails for your friends on the deck if you want to. This is the power of Cuisinart in the palm of your hand, and now you're mobile, which I love.
Yeah, I love that too. You know, I'm going to step away from my whipped cream for a second.
Ooh, pretty.
And I want to just show you how easy it is to really just take it to the stovetop because, you know, my kitchen, I don't have a lot of plugs and I have a lot of things I like to use. So I love knowing that I don't have to take up a plug if I do want to just bring it over to the stovetop. So on my stove right now, I have some fresh tomatoes from my garden. And I'm just going to show you how easy this is to kick the speed up and do this, how quickly a fresh sauce comes together with this. These are just some fresh tomatoes, a little olive oil and garlic, and I'm just giving it really like a few quick whirls. But this just shows you the ease and the convenience when you're dealing with something like this, because that's what you want from an immersion blender. You want something that you know you're going to be able to use, and I know that I can just have this ready to go for whenever I want to make a fresh sauce, a little fresh basil in there, and there we go. My sauce is ready to go. All that fresh produce, as you mentioned, Mary, it's perfect for this time of year. And what I love about this design is that we have taken this and really made a longer shaft for this. So it fits in deeper stock pots. If you want to make a double batch of something, it's longer. Also, the edge of the blade, as you mentioned, this part, the bell guard, we call it, it's bigger than some other models out there. So it's more of a chef's experience, and you're able to do a little bit of a bigger batch with this model, which I really like. It's a 3-inch bell around that blade, and it offers that protection, as you said.
I love that because sometimes with your immersion no, I'm not even going to rope anybody else into this. Sometimes in the past with my own immersion blending, I go into it a little full ham and I tear up my nonstick in my pans. This is actually protecting us with that bell shape and with a little bit of depth to it on the blade so that that doesn't happen in your own house. A way to think about this too, this is gifting. This is such a great idea. If someone has a newborn and they're making lots of baby food, they can do that with this. Wouldn't that be a great idea?
Absolutely. I made a lot of baby food myself for my kids because sometimes, frankly, it was easier with, you know, things I was already making for dinner. Pop it in this beaker here. You use the up and down motion. It's perfect for things like that. I love to make my own dressings, especially in the summer months, right? We are spending time out on the deck. We want things that are really fresh and really complement the flavors of this season. So this is just a simple avocado dressing. Just whip this up, you saw in seconds. It's fresh avocado, some herbs. I have cilantro in there, some lime juice, and then just perfect to pour over, you know, a garden salad this time of year. I mean, just gorgeous. And to be able to really infuse those homemade elements into our cooking, you know, not only is it convenient when you have the cordless feature, it's economical to do things yourself. And I really like that it comes with the beaker because, as you saw, it's make things right in here. It has the measurements. So super easy if you're following recipes for something like a dressing, which I did with this, measured it right in here. Don't have to dirty anything extra.
Well, and it's nice too because we only have about 230 left to go around. This is the time to place your order because once those 230 are gone, It's gone. There is no reorder on this, and it's the first day presented at this new lower price. $49.98, free shipping and handling, and we've got those 3 easy payments for you. You get the whisk, you get the immersion blender, and you get a great charge time with it. And of course, you get the cord and the beaker too. Okay, 49480. Marissa, thank you so much for being with us today. It was a joy to spend some time with you.
So great to see you, Mary.
Oh,
Cheers.
Enjoy that beverage, my friend. You earned it. You know what? Bye for now. In case you missed it, we had the Grillville Carbon Steel Elite